Let's talk about Metamorpho. Now, this is a character that I never really got into at all. I thought he was a bit weird and kind of strange. But now I definitely like him a lot. I got my Metamorpho figure here on my desk to help me get through. And this has nothing to do with the James Gunn Superman film, not because he's in that. That's why I got pumped up. What happened is that a super friend of the channel, one of our channel members who are super friends to me, one of my super friends are who has been on the show many times on live streams, got us into reviewing The Outsiders. So this is the Batman and the Outsiders, where Batman left the Justice League and then formed his own team in it. And I've been loving the comic big time, right hell up into it. We've been reviewing it on live streams. So check out the playlist. It's going to be under the Batman playlist. So go to the Batman playlist and find Batman and the Outsiders and check all those out. It's an absolutely crazy, cool series. So I thought, well, since Metamorpho is in that, and I really thought he was a cool character, why don't I read Metamorpho #1? Now, his first appearance is Brave and the Bold. I think it was 57. You guys can fact check that, of course, with your internet devices and all of that. But we're not going to go into that issue. We're going to talk about Metamorpho #1, Metamorpho the Element Man, issue #1. His arm becomes a marble hammer to smash his atomic foe. Wow. Check out this guy. This guy is crazy. So this is the villain that he fights, this like atomic element thing. But what's this? Oh my God. Has the world's most fantastic hero at last met his defeat? Oh my goodness. What is going to happen in this issue? I got to tell you, I love these comics. Oh my God, they're so fun. Let's do it. Look at the ads. Beautiful. Who's in this issue? I have no idea who's in this issue. Well, let's take a look right here. Got Rex Mason, the one and only Metamorpho. We've got Simon Stagg with his really cool hair. He's a genius friend or a pitiless enemy. Well, he is the father of Sapphire Stagg, the blonde beauty who is in this issue, and it's Metamorpho's love. He loves her so much. And we have, is this Java or Yava? Let me know in the comments of this how to pronounce this fellow's name. I am Croatian, so we would have said Java for this one, but I think it might be Java. Java the Hutt? No. And Kurt Vornak. Is he a harmless kook or is he a super menace? I'm not sure. We're going to find out today. We're going to find out in this issue, guys. This is great. All right. They're having dinner. Of course, listen, everyone's got to have dinner. You got to eat, right? So why not? Let's go out to a nice little fancy little restaurant here. This waiter is such a clumsy oaf, dropping soup and everything. And look at that. It's like this was like some sort of hot sauce or whatever it was. Thank God Metamorpho was there to catch it in his copper hand. So he can make any object. It's almost like Plastic Man, but he can also change the element of the thing. So he makes a copper dish in this instance to capture the sauce that's spilling. He can make his hands solidified carbon dioxide, like sort of like a dry ice, and chill the wine or whatever, champagne. He can make little hydrogen gas so they feel like they're kind of almost floating. A lot of good stuff here he can do. All right, so outside there's a busload of children. Oh my goodness, they're gonna this guy crashes over here. There's a busload of kids. So Metamorpho just walks away and says, let the kids die. No, of course not. He's got to save them, and he becomes this weird thing. It's like almost like forklift-ish kind of thing to save the kids. He's got I love these masks. This is a total Silver Age kind of thing where they've got these rubber masks over top. He entertains the kids because the kids were really scared. Sapphire tries to comfort them, but then he makes a little funny, makes himself a clown and Spring and all of this stuff. He touches this wire, which will come into play actually. G.I. Joe. Yes, this is a lot of fun. All right, thanks kids. Yeah, take care. See ya. All right. So he comes over here and he's like, listen, I got to check the wiring because when I was touching this cable up here, something weird really happened. He's like, because there's this weird wire. Something's up here, Sapphire baby. Hey, Sapphire baby, what's going on? Metamorpho, just to let you know what you're reading. DC, yes. Superman? What? Who's that? So this thing starts to shoot out these energy, I guess what, like hexagons or whatever, and they start to form this barrier. But then Metamorpho just like sucks them all in, and it was these guys trying to rob a bank, and he could tell that, you know, through this cable line that there was some weird energy sources. So now he becomes this fluorine gas, and he's going to follow the line. Comes down. Hey, what's going on over here? It's like there's like some sort of like weird, you know, machine, but he's got a cobalt hammer. This is great. Bringing her back home. Now here's our buddy Vornak, Kurt Vornak. He is very upset. He doesn't like Metamorpho. Metamorpho messed up his plans. He was going to rob the bank and do all this cool shit. Now he's pissed off. So Simon Stagg is supposedly finding a cure for Metamorpho, because Metamorpho doesn't want to marry Sapphire until he's actually cured perfectly and back to being human. But Java doesn't want that, because Java thinks as long as Metamorpho is a freak, he has an opportunity to get with Sapphire. So that's his motivations. Stagg, his motivations are not very clear. I think he loves his daughter, but he's not really on Rex's side, right? So he kind of wants to cure him, kind of not, you know, who knows really. Vornak breaks in and wants to complete the machine. So Vornak wants Metamorpho cured because it's very easy to kill a human and not very easy to kill an element man, right? Some nice cartoons here. Giant-sized Batman, you cannot go wrong with that, right? What the heck is a silly putty? Oh my goodness. All right. So Java captures Vornak, and Vornak's, oh no, wait, listen, I'm gonna make it. So Vornak starts to say, I'm gonna sabotage the machine so that Metamorpho cannot be cured, but really he's lying, and he is going to fix the machine so that he can be cured. So pretty cool story going on here. All right, Metamorpho's taking the girl home. They're doing some smooching. Java's not very happy over it. But there's an explosion. What in the heck is going on? So basically, the machine wasn't really there to cure Metamorpho. It was just more experimental stuff by Stagg. And our buddy Vornak didn't know that. So there was an explosion. And now Vornak has become this like atomic element thing or whatever. He's literally this. And now he just goes around blasting the crap out of stuff. So one of the powers that this atomic creature can do is it can reduce anything to sort of its base elements. So it's going around nailing stuff. It literally like, Stagg is upset with Java saying, hey, you let Vornak in, you idiot. More gas here, fluorine gas. He goes to follow it. Now he's trying to actually smash it with solid marble. Here's what you saw on the cover. I always like when the cover shows you what's going to happen in the comic. I always thought that was really neat. Magnesium hammer. The problem is that this thing keeps destroying whatever it is. So whatever you make, it ends up reducing it to its base element. And so Metamorpho's like, well, maybe I'll try to do something that can't be reduced. Like that's just a pure element. But it doesn't matter because this guy is very powerful. He smashes him. He escapes. He's again blowing everything up. So he turns into he becomes a balloon. So he grabs this carpet. He's holding it like a balloon here. You can see he's made like a little like hot air balloon, and then he becomes the gas. This is a very Metamorpho-ish thing to do. Metamorpho often will become like gas or something. And like in one of the issues of The Outsiders, he actually became breathable oxygen. So that the guys could breathe in space. Pretty cool. All right, so he's flying up. Now this is very interesting. He then, so the balloon, so to speak, gets burst, and he becomes this manganese missile. It's like, okay, interesting. So he's flying down because everyone is falling, and he's trying to save them all. Oh man, Superman, yes. All right, so they're falling. He ends up falling past them because he's going faster. So the whole point is that everything has the same velocity when it's falling. So he has to beat that to get underneath them to catch them. So he catches them, which is cool. You got back your atomic guy again is like blasting the crap out of everything again. Buildings. So Stag built this building, and now it's getting destroyed. It's like you can see, it's just the girders, and then he's even melting those. Everything's getting crushed here. Java, who does love Sapphire, does rescue her, so good on him. But he does get nailed here, and he actually becomes back to like a fossil, almost like he fossilized the guy. That's really neat. So Metamorpho's like, what the heck am I going to do, right? So Stag kind of has this idea that he's got this detonator. Oh, sorry, that's not yet. One more thing. They attack the highway here, and Metamorpho becomes he could see he becomes a highway. He becomes extra lanes to get these people off the bridge because the bridge is going to be destroyed, and the bridge is destroyed. Okay, so back to the helicopter here, and we've got this detonator here. It's basically an atomic bomb, and it can detonate him. So Metamorpho becomes the atomic bomb. So he's wearing the detonator, and then he jumps and actually morphs into the missile, crashes through. There's your atomic guy, and explodes. Now they did this through this tunnel, so they would capture him. They would seal him off, and then he explodes. And you're like, well, they literally vacuum up Metamorpho because he's just destroyed, and they take Java back, and hopefully they can put him back together. So there you go. That is the end of issue 1. It's awesome. It is very action packed, a lot of creativity. I'm definitely going to read issue 2. Depending on how it goes, let me know in the comments. Should I cover more of this Metamorpho series? There's not that many, so it's feasible for me to do it. I had a lot of fun going through that comic. I was very surprised, so I definitely grabbed issue number 2. And I'm going to put, it's volume 1 is 17 issues. I'm going to put that on the Super Friends G drive. So if you become a Super Friend, if you join the channel as a member, you're going to have access to all of these comics. I'm going to put that on right after this video. I'm looking forward to reviewing a few more of these. So thanks everybody for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out the Batman and the Outsiders stream. There's one more stream depending on when you see this. There's one last one this Friday. So check it out, guys. Thanks so much. Take care.
Hey friends, you've just been listening to J-Man, and he is the smartest person who ever lived. So make sure you like and subscribe.